Good, it's your boy D-Rose from the Supremely Black Podcast. I appreciate you for tapping back in. Just going to give you guys an update on everything that's going on with the Ahmaud Arbery case. I've been following it pretty heavy, especially in the mix of doing all of my daily things for myself. What I've noticed, just to kind of inform you, is that when they're going up against the odds per se, when in reality they wanted to go a certain way in favor of the people that they're in support of, and by that I mean the white extremists, Anglo-Saxon people, however you want to put them out there, right? When they're in, they do not like being. How can I put this? They don't like being proven wrong. So when they feel that they are the minority in a situation, they will pull out all stops. So if you've watched the case over the last few days, they've had a lot of objections in regards to using, anything as simple as Ahmaud as a victim. One of the people who spoke out today and said that he didn't want, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, any of those people. He didn't want any more black pastors to be in the court swaying the jurors. And which I kind of found funny is because these are the same people that wanted us to proceed with 11 jurors that are white and one that's black. So
over 100. And the idea that we're going to be serially bringing these people in to sit with the victim's family one after another, obviously there's only so many pastors they can have. And if their pastor's Al Sharpton right now, that's fine, but then that's it. We don't want any more black pastors coming in here, or other Jesse Jackson, whoever was in here earlier this week, sitting with the victim's family, trying to influence a jury in this case. And I'm not saying the state is even aware that Mr. Sharpton was in the courtroom. I certainly wasn't aware of it till last night. But I think the court can understand my concern about bringing people in who really don't have any ties to this case other than political interests.
See, this is what I would consider crazy, right? You feel me? Like, these same people that are saying that they don't want black pastors or anybody black coming in because of saying that they have a political interest are the same people that are comfortable going through a trial where there's only one black juror and 11 white jurors in a predominantly white town in a case that we could definitely see was racially driven. And these people be wanting us to take them serious. Come on, man. Do you all feel that black pastors are going to sway 11 white people in your city? Like, I don't really think so. I think you think that he has that impact on that one juror, which it could come down to them either saying yes or no. Or is it something else that you all are trying to hide? Because I feel as if that for people, it's a big enough case that everybody has made their, everybody has their own opinions before they knew that they would be, petitioned to show up at court to be on the do jury duty, right? And I just think that you all are realizing that you're running out of stops. You've already not allowing him to be called a victim, not really wanting them to be painted out as people that had committed a murder. But you're very hesitant in regards to how he could be deemed as somebody that was a theft, somebody that was caught on camera, the police have been called. So all the facts can come out against Ahmaud, but you're not allowing the facts to come out about Travis McMichael, Greg McMichael, and Roddie Bryan, which was the three individuals that had to do with the modern day lynching of Ahmaud Arbery. So it's been interesting to, to see exactly how that's going. But I'll keep you all posted on that if I told you I would. Another key thing, when you catching out, watching the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, they're not allowing those people to be called victims, but they're rioters. Very big on using the rioter word. I've noticed that they have their trigger words people that have submitted videos. A lot. One of the key people today was one of the guys. He actually has a social media platform on YouTube, and he's actually paid by people to put out things. So he's in very much in support of Kyle Rittenhouse, and they actually allowed him to actually have his testimony today, and they allowed him to finish that, which I think they should have eliminated the biasness, which is how they're going about trying to get it removed. But he was able to have a full testimony, and you can clearly see that it's one-sided. The judge was reading the catalog, probably trying to, I don't even know, bro. It's sad, it's crazy that looks like he was about to order some Girl Scout cookies or some popcorn at the end of the year or something. Like, he could care less, even though Kyle Rittenhouse didn't kill any black people. They were protesting for, the killing of George Floyd and a lot of other things that have happened in that Midwest area as well. So it's just all it spilled over. But they're painting out this kid as a patriot, like the same ones that had stormed the Capitol. So it doesn't surprise me at all with the amount of support from both sides. Ahmaud Arbery's people are the three that, killed him in broad daylight, how they're being protected, but then also how they have the 17 or 18-year-old kid, how he's being protected and put up as pretty much the model citizen for anybody that stands against people that are protesting for equality. I'm not even going to get into the civil rights part, but equality, right? So yeah, I definitely would like to hear you all's thoughts so far on how you're seeing those cases. I think today was day 5 of the Ahmaud Arbery case, day 7 or 8 of Kyle Rittenhouse. It's a lot, but I would definitely tell people that are able to put your feelings to the side and just pay attention to the facts and the clues and the key details that they give you from their system of how to beat their system. And this is the reason why I'm watching it so close, is because in these cases, when they do garner so much attention and it takes so much of our energy, they do show you within the cracks of how they're actually playing their own game against their own people. And especially if you feel like we're always on the opposite side of it, you could learn a lot from knowing of how these people come into the court and go about conducting themselves in certain things that they're not allowed to say or can be used against them within court. That's where I'm getting from this, is that when you watch them go against each other, you learn a lot more. It's sad, but that's the best way to learn, is to soak up the game, per se, from the ones that are actually playing it at the highest level. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna keep you all posted on that to see exactly how it turns out. I don't think Rittenhouse is gonna get any time. It doesn't look like it. Ahmaud Arbery is still kind of up in the air. I still think that they're fishing for who's going to break down in regards to the defense or the prosecution, things of that nature. Who's going to be extremely biased, and their cross-questioning is going to, I think, what's going to be able to sway that, because any argument that the judge puts out or the defense, they're going to use it, and that will sway the jurors' minds. And keep in mind, in that Ahmaud Arbery case, there's 11 white jurors and only 1 black person, and they don't want any more influential black people allowed into the court. So this is your boy D Rose. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this content. But make sure you leave your comments below as well. I'd definitely like to hear you all's thoughts and exactly of what's your opinion on it, because it's a lot going on, but how are you staying in tune? But I'm out.